What is the future of now Faiz Hameed?
He's gone.
Will his case will be taken to logical end?
He's gone. I say
He is gone.
He's gone.
His military career has gone.
Yes.
And while you were part of PTI and you were close to Imran Khan, is it true that you have been a prime messenger between Khan and the establishment?
Of course. It's mandatory for the Prime Minister or the political government that they have to work very closely with the establishment, and they have always to strengthen the establishment. And I still consider that he was never a leader. He was a hero.
He was a hero?
He was a hero.
But he was never a politician.
He was never a leader. He was never a politician. He could not choose his own path. He was a very good actor.
22nd August, the PTI meeting, when it was postponed, there have been a lot of news coming in that there have been behind-the-scene contact. Khan is still in touch with the establishment?
No. They play the game of deception.
How to deal with this Fitna al-Khawarij, which has bases and safe havens in Afghanistan? Afghan Taliban are not listening to us.
This Fitna al-Khawarij, we have to finish it.
We have to finish
We have to finish it.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and hello to program Insight in V News English. When we talk about Pakistani politics is going through indeed a challenging time. There are politicians and political parties in Pakistan who are making different contacts with each other in order to get support. Some political parties and politicians are also making contacts. There are reports that these contacts are being made with the establishment. So the major opposition parties, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf is also facing one of the toughest challenge of its time, the challenge of its survival. So what PTI has committed in the past, certain mistakes, and due to the mistakes, it's whether it is facing this tough time or otherwise. To talk about these all, today we are joined by in our studios a very renowned political analyst, political leader. Currently, he is associated with Istehkam-e-Pakistan Party, Mr. Khurram Hameed Rokhri. He has been very close to founder PTI chairman, Mr. Imran Khan in the past. Very warm welcome to program Insight.
My pleasure.
So first, quickly tell us, our viewers, that you have been so close to the founder PTI chairman, and what led to your departure from Khan and you jumped to another political party which is in the politics, a baby party?
I never jumped. I was close to him and I never left him. A point came out, a critical threshold where he thought that his design wasn't going the way he wanted. And I say that I was the one who was sent out of the party. They gave me a show cause notice, and then they again thought that I'm doing something which is not as per his narrative. So they said goodbye to me. So when they said goodbye to me, then I was a free man, then I had to go somewhere. So I thought that IPP was much better platform for me or the people like us. And I am out of those who thought that we will make a new party. So that's how I joined IPP.
And while you were part of PTI and you were close to Imran Khan, is it true that you have been a prime messenger between Khan and the establishment?
Of course. Actually, the thing which we started, when he started derailing his own party, and when from a strong position, he adopted another line against establishment. And to go further into detail, I must say that considering that we are a strong political government, and strong political governments, we need to have a very strong army. And political parties of all the strong political government, they are supposed to be having very good relations with the armies of their countries.
True.
So this is the history of Pakistan. So is the history of Iran. or other countries.
And the region in South Asia.
In this region, when we say, even America, all the countries, those were strong. Scandinavia is not a strong political government. So his prime minister, Scandinavian prime minister, is not supposed to have that much cordial relation with the chief of army staff. He will not be dependent on the army.
But over here, it's very necessary. Not only cordial relation, but his blessing is also.
It's mandatory for the prime minister or the political government that they have to work very closely with the establishment, and they have always to strengthen the establishment.
Then what went wrong with the Khan?
Yes. Now this is something which I could also not realize, that he was very pro-establishment. He was just like a person sitting on the shoulders of establishment.
Blue-eyed boy.
And blue-eyed boys, and going all well. Right after the time when he was out because of the no confidence vote which he had faced, when he came out, I say, and I still consider that he was never a leader. He was a hero.
He was a hero?
He was a hero.
But he was never a politician.
He was never a leader. He was never a politician. He could not choose his own path. He was a very good actor who is given some theme or words, or he has to act, and he is doing exactly how it is told to him, or the way they are compelling him to do a thing. So he was a very good yes man. Now, what made him cross the line?
Exactly.
And what made him say that all of a sudden he changes the route and he goes anti-establishment and he starts...
and he becomes their bad boy?
Yes. Not bad boy, I would say. He was a populist leader.
True, there is no doubt.
He was a populist leader. It was a populist party. So populist party, I think it is the prime requirement of them, and they have no other option, that they have to stand, they have to go anti-establishment. So at the note when he left assembly and he came out, there's the people, those who were mentor of him, whatever they told him, he was doing that. I don't say that he was doing it by himself. He knew it. If a person is saying this to me, he is my mentor.
True.
Maybe they are sitting abroad, maybe they are sitting. So he changed the line. But when he was changing the line, that was the moment that the people like us, we went to him, like I come to you and say, why you are doing this thing? We should not cross the line and we should bridge the gap. So I was the one who was bridging the gap. And he was the one who said, okay, do it.
And you had a full support from him.
I don't take it he was supporting it. I think that he was again playing a game.
He was playing a game.
He was playing a game.
Despite the fact that you were bridging the gap.
Yes. I think that at that moment he was so confused. And he was so to a level that he was kind of a timid when he was out of that seat. Appearance doesn't mean that you are strong. From inside, he was very insecure. So he was doing so many things. So I consider that my option, or what we were doing, it was another thing. Open the door as well. Open this door as well. Open this door as well. A person who is
multiple doors.
Multiple doors. Via us, he opened that door. But that was the most worst thing or wrong thing which he did. That he opened the door via us, because when he betrayed us and he closed the door, so we said no, now you cannot close the door. Stick to what you said, and do not stick to what you said. Do not do this, that we have done something and now all of a sudden you are backing off, and this is that thing which we are doing, that you are now doing a wrong and bad thing to the country. Stick to what we planned. So when he changed everything, so we were the people, then we got hold of him from his neck, I would say. So when we said no, you cannot close the door, after going so strong, so ahead, things are now settled, you cannot close the door. When he closed the door and he opened another door, which was totally destructive for him as well. So that time when I challenged him, so he said, goodbye, you're not in my party.
So in one of your big interview in 2022, you said that you have been very close to Khan and you have been messaging between Khan and establishment, that you have responded. Are you still somehow directly, indirectly connected with Khan?
No, not at all.
Not at all?
Not at all. Not at all. I consider myself a person who is very clear in his concepts, and coming back from the background we are. If I am with you,
either you are with us or you are not.
Yes, I am not with them.
True.
So I stand where I was. I stand where I was. So I consider, and I was justified that the way which he is adopting is destructive for the youth of Pakistan, for the people of Pakistan. So I stood against him then. I challenged him that we will not let you pass this way. You close the door, this door which you are opening, this is going through hell. Go yourself, don't take country towards this side. So I opposed him, then I challenged him, then I stood against him. Till today I stand against him. I stand on my grounds, and he has so many grounds to play.
Former Lieutenant General Faiz Hameed's arrest made a lot of political noise in Pakistan. Although a specific political party wanted that he should be arrested and his court-martial proceeding should be conducted. That party is in power. So the other political party, I mean PTI, so whatever things are coming out from investigation or whatever statements so far, has Mr. Faiz Hameed, after retirement, was messaging between Khan and certain people? So what do you think?
I don't say that I think. I say that I believe, and I have concrete evidence for this, that he was constantly in connection with Imran.
Mr. Faiz Hameed.
Faiz Hameed. He was governing his thoughts again. Imran's wife was like a pawn in hands of Imran, or Imran might be a pawn in hands of both of them. So something is wrong here. Something's wrong. But Faiz Hameed's influence on Imran was always there. Till today, it's on him, and they were in connection even when they were planning this recent election. Faiz Hameed was the one who was spreading all the good things for him, and he was making the way for him. Basically, both had a design, a narcissist approach, I must say. Both have the same design. He wanted to stay in power as a king for a long time.
15 years.
15 years, maybe 20, or maybe whatever, maybe till death, or maybe they don't want to die. And Faiz was again within scope that he also thought that for another 100 years we are going to rule this country. So they were in the same boat. So
Khan and Faiz were passengers of same boat. What is the future of now Faiz Hameed?
He's gone.
Will his case will be taken to logical end?
He's gone. I say
he is gone.
He's gone.
His military career is gone.
Yes, because military is a sector where if they get hold of a person and if they start probing and if they fix the lights on him, then there is no coming back.
There is no
coming back. They are going to fix him up to a level which he deserves. The difficult thing for military is to put hand on a very senior officers like this, presidents or whatever. The difficult thing for them was this decision. But taken that decision, now Faiz is gone. They are not going to leave him.
So the Faiz is gone. And what do you think, 22nd August PTI meeting, when it was postponed, there have been a lot of news coming in that there have been behind the scene contact. All of a sudden, a senior PTI leader was dispatched to jail early in the morning, bringing a message from establishment. This means Khan is still in touch with the establishment?
No. They play the game of deception.
This one, 22nd August public meeting.
Yes, they play the game of deception, and they have been playing since long. They have been playing. You play the deception with the enemy, but they play the deception with their own masses, with their own party. They do like that. Now they knew it on this meeting, or which they were convening this jalsa. They knew it. People are not coming. It is not that time. It is not that drums are beating and so much good fun is going on. They knew it. They were not able to. So they again created a deception, and they wanted their people to believe that it's establishment asking them to cancel this thing. I am a person that I claim, or when I say things, I say on a value that I mean it. There was no connection of establishment with them. Establishment was not in connection with them. They did it by themselves. They did by themselves. The PTI, it was a deception plan. And when they cancelled all this thing, now what they have to tell their own people. So they said that we have been asked by the establishment. So I was sitting in a TV show last night. I said, how a good boy he is. Yesterday he is burning everything down to ashes. And in morning, he listens to the same boss and he says that no, because he has told me that please look after the country and I am listening to him. So we do not listen to this, the treacherous behavior or a thug type, the thing, a con artist playing all this game. Establishment wasn't in contact with them. Establishment never asked them to cancel the Jalsa. Establishment was not even in connection with them anywhere. They did it by themselves. And now what they are doing after that, now they are running towards establishment, asking for them that please let us do this now.
While former establishment boss, General retired Faiz Hameed, when he was power, what do you think, up to what extent he had full liberty to act, particularly on security issues, dealing with Taliban, politically dealing with Khan? He was acting and he was communicating messages at his own, or he was fully controlled by General Bajwa?
I think he was doing few things at his own as well.
Few things at his own.
This is my perception. This is what I think. Because the design of Faiz Hameed and the design of Imran Khan, they are passing by the same door. They are wearing the same clothes. They are into same colors. So they both. And now we have to probe, and the system will probe, that who were the mentors sitting abroad, giving them big hopes, because they knew General Bajwa was going to retire. The next chapter which they wanted to open is what was for Faiz. He wanted Faiz to be the next chief of army staff.
Yes, exactly.
So I think they were doing many things at their own as well, Imran and Faiz.
This political party, PTI, is seeking foreign intervention into Pakistani political affairs. And a lot of negative things were reported abroad. Demonstrations outside IMF headquarters and making an attempt to stop financial grants or loans for Pakistan. Then lobbying for a resolution before US Congress. And finally, that resolution came. Debate in House of Commons, one of the committees of House of Commons. So what do you think? I mean, a political party has to carry out struggle within Pakistan, or do you think this foreign intervention somehow will help PTI in moving into the power corridor again?
I think that they are doing it intentionally. This foreign intervention.
And particularly Britain is fully supporting.
Whatever they are asking from them, all anti-state activities and movements, they are doing it intentionally. I don't consider that it is a political party no more. It's not a political party.
It's not a political
party. They have converged. They have crossed another bound, and now it has become like a cult. And when a person becomes a member of a cult, for him, country, ethics, norms, these things, they don't stand in his way. So they did all wrong to Pakistan intentionally, step by step. 1, 2, 3, going to Geneva, writing letters to different places.
Exactly.
And because there were so many people out, overseas Pakistanis, those who were a bit brighter in this head, knowing the system abroad. So it was not that, we cannot say that it was something which they were doing because they thought that they are in thick soup and they will asking help. Intentionally, they were damaging Pakistan, and they did that. That's what I have to say about it.
Pakistan is facing currently one of the biggest challenge of security and terrorism. And in that backdrop, political consensus, political unity, political reconciliation is need of the hour. What do you think? Political parties are still scattered. They are not united because terrorism is such an issue. Security of the country is such an issue where all political parties need to be united and need to be on one page. Because ultimately it is the survival of the state, but we don't see that reconciliation, unity. Yes, why so?
I think for the very first time, they are united.
They are united?
For the very first time. I am talking about the leadership. Because these parties are the parties of status quo. And I think for the very first time in the history of Pakistan, they are united on this issue. They know the survival of Pakistan is by their unity, and the system has to be very strong. And I don't see there is any weak place in this, and they are doing it very wisely. Maulana Fazl Rahman, look at him. The last 15 days, look at his movements.
Very active.
Last
Very
15 days, look at his movements, the way he has, again, built up new things. The people, those who are going to him, they are united. They know it. And all the stakeholders, they know it. And they are going to take this challenge. I am very sure that they are going to take this challenge very positively.
Terrorism war is open on Balochistan and KP province. So what do you think? This is one of the most serious challenges our security forces are fighting, every day sacrificing brave sons of the soil. Our Jawans and our officers are sacrificing their lives. Issue has become so serious. What do you think? How it could be tackled? Is it because of Pakistan's close strategic ties with the Beijing that certain parties, certain foreign elements who are entitled to Sino-Pakistan relation, they are involved in it because Balochistan is witnessing a new phase of socio-economic development?
I have no doubts that Indians are walking on a way, openly playing the game of Arthashastra. Many times I tell to the people sitting, the friends, that we must read the book Arthashastra. We must read that again and again. And in these days to come, when RSS is in power in India, they are actually walking that way. So they are trying to fix us in every aspect, or everywhere they are trying to fix us. Balochistan movement is to be considered in that shade or shadow, we say. So we have to see. I think China, Iran, Pakistan, Central Asian states, even Russians, the way Russians are showing you good smiles, and they are again telling you with open arms, they are again waving towards you. Things are going to change. Balochistan issue is totally different. The issue in KP is totally different. The Baloch present conspiracy or whatever is saying, you can relate it to the Kurds of Iraq, but I think it's a time to fix them. It's a time that we must fix them. And the recent visit of Prime Minister of Pakistan to Balochistan, 2 days back, he has given a very clear, he has said, I think they are going to take
How to deal with this Fitna al-Khawarij, which has bases and safe havens in Afghanistan. And Afghan Taliban are not listening to us. In the past, Pakistan supported them diplomatically, politically. Pakistan played a vital role in bringing Americans and Afghan Taliban ultimately on a peace deal. But unfortunately, these Afghan Taliban are not listening to Pakistan and providing space to Fitna al-Khawarij.
For the very first time, we use the very right term for them.
This has been officially notified by government of Pakistan.
For the very first. The ex-Prime Minister Imran, he used to label them as a fighter.
Exactly.
So you just think that a term...
Taliban Khan.
Yes. So first, for the very first time in history of Pakistan, in the recent history of anti-terrorist, all this, we have used the very right term for them. Now, there is no talk, or there is no way that we are going to talk with them. And you cannot talk to them.
Yes.
If you talk to them, you are doing something wrong. You are doing something wrong to the country. But when you say that, can we talk to Afghans? Yes, you will. You should. When we say, can we talk to Iran? Yes, you have to. We will. So specifically, this Fitna al-Khawarij, we have to finish it.
We have to finish it.
We have to finish it. And we have
no compromise.
There is no compromise on that. There is no second thought on this. And again, their supporters, wherever they are, we have to identify them as well. And we have to put grade 1, grade 2, or grade 3. We have to go very, very firm on them. So there is no chance that we should not do this. We have to.
So how you see future of Pakistan in the days to come, keeping in view these all grave challenges? You still think that there is a time, there is a future for Pakistan to rise and rise?
If intellect and courage combined.
Intellect and courage combined.
The future of Pakistan is very bright. Intellect and courage combined, and then loyalty.
Loyalty, commitment.
Then loyalty. Because intellect and courage combined gives birth to loyalty. So you have to have right people at the right place. You have to have them.
In decision making?
In decision making, in things to do, in your ministries, every
State affairs.
And those who are sitting there, they have to be in collaboration with the system of Pakistan, with the army officials, with the ISI officials, with all the agencies, those who matter in country. So they have to walk like this. It is not that one is walking this way and the system is walking this way. So I see the future of Pakistan very bright because present circumstances is one thing, and leadership in army and even leadership in civilian side. We should be comfortable.
Thank you so much indeed, Mr. Khurram Hameed Rokhri, for this insightful discussion on issues related to Pakistan, on issues related to Pakistani politics and future of Pakistan. Dear viewers, till our next program, goodbye and Allah Hafiz from studios. Keep watching program Insight.